What's going on, folks? This is How to Be a Hustler Part 3. I have some notes here, and in this video I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible because it's part of the 10 part series number 3, and this one is called Pricing for Profit. This is just in case you don't know, because what a true hustler always looks at is their margins. Some people like to buy and sell things and they don't look at the margin. And then you're working against the grain. You're actually throwing your business in the trash, or you're throwing your profitability in the trash. Here's an example. You don't want to buy something for $17 and sell it for $20. If the price of that item, if you can get $20 for that item, and that's the best you can do because your competitors will stop you from getting any more money than that, then what you need to do is you need to find a cheaper source for the same product, or you need to move on and you need to walk away, and you have to make a decision that this is not a good enough margin for you to maintain profitability so that you can be a true hustler. So what you want to look for right away is a 65% margin at a minimum. And if you really want to kick it up another notch, it's possible to do this, and sometimes you can if you really evaluate everything the way you need to. You want to try to get a 75% markup, okay? Or a 75% margin. So you need room for profit to be 75% of the cost between the price and what you connect the selling for. The only time you want to go below the 65% margin is if the work's cut out and the cost is cut out for you immediately. For example, if you started an online selling business or doing drop shipping, if all you can get out of an item is $10 and it's selling and you don't have to lift a finger, the minute the people order, the item sent directly to their home and you don't have to lift a finger, that's a whole different animal because it's making you money regardless of whether you do something or not. So you have enough time to go and do other things and not worry so much about it. But if you want to be hands-on and you want to make good profit, you want to make sure that your margin's around 65%. So don't go running off buying items where it's 50-50 split unless you don't really care about profits or growth for the same reason. You want to make sure 65% is where you keep it in order to maximize your profit margins so that you can build your business to grow, and so that just in case somehow that business starts failing all of a sudden, you got your best bang for your buck, and at the end of the year you could say, I made a pretty penny from this thing. I don't have to worry about anything. So pricing for profit, that's some of the issues that some people face because their costs for products and sometimes the cost for services are just too high. Okay, let's say, for example, you own a cleaning business, right? And you approach a residence that you plan on cleaning, and your cleaning business, you're the CEO, and you have people cleaning for you. If, for example, all you can get out of that residential home is $100 in services, you want to make sure that you can be in and out of there in about 1 hour. So if you're paying cleaners, if you have a business and you're paying people, you have workers' comp. I know some people 1099 their folks because there's a lot of cost with the business. But if you can't get them in and out of there, so you might want to send more than one, you want to send 2. If you can't get both of them in and out of there within 1 hour, you're going to start losing some profits, because for both of those employees, your cost margin's looking about like it's going to be about $40. So $60 is going to be absorbed by the business, all right? And that's where the profit margin lies. So you send those 2 people in, they're going to make $20 each. You're going to make $60. That's where it's at. Now, if your competitor comes in and they do all the work themselves and they charge $80, you're out of here. The customer just saved $20. And now the business is not worth it so much, because now your profit margin could be around $40, but then you might have to price to profit, or you might want to look for a bigger job. Okay, a bigger job will be something around the price range of about $200 maybe, instead of a residential, it being a business, a huge business, a huge property with a certain amount of square footage involved. So if you can get the square footage and you know how many square feet that you can do, then that works out really well for you. So think about that. Maybe a $200 job, you send both those people in, maybe you're getting in and out of there 2 hours. So it's $40 each person. Maybe you want to make sure that you're insured or whatever the case may be, or have workers' comp, or I don't know the deal. If you work by yourself, it's all profit except your time. Maybe as an individual, you make, if you worked 4 hours, you make $50 an hour. If you work 2 hours, you make $100 an hour. So all the profits go directly to you if you do the business yourself. So if you do the cleaning yourself, that's where you're going to make most of the profits. If you take one person along with you to help you, you can pay that person a certain amount of money per hour, and you don't have to worry about giving them too much of your profits. So you always want to look at pricing for profit. That's how you want to look at your business. So if you can't price for profit, then somehow that business may or may not be worth your time. But if you're looking for growth and you're saying to yourself, my business isn't growing, no matter what I do, I can't save money, I'm always living paycheck to paycheck, and everything is coming down on me, I can't seem to build up savings no matter what I do, I can't seem to grow my business, you might want to look at this particular issue, which is pricing for profit. Thank you very much. Check out the next video, subscribe, and comment below.